New Yorkers generate about 3 pounds of kitchen scraps per week. With 8.5 million people living here, it adds up to just mountains of materials that we can't even, I think, visualize what that means. My name is Datz-Romero, and I'm the co-founder of the Lower East Side Ecology Center. It's a 26-year-old community-based organization that offers recycling programs. Everything that you see growing and thriving here is really powered, so to speak, by the food waste that people dropped off. So I think that's a really very much a direct connection, and just really shows how powerful composting here in an urban setting really is. So these are the red wigglers. They are the worms that you want to use when you do composting. So Leroy is one of our compost warriors. He works down here to manage the compost yard. The first step is to empty out the bins. There's about 1,000 pounds of materials that goes into one of those bins. And we layer the food scraps with sawdust, and then we poke some holes in it to really make sure the aeration is good. And then we just cover it up, and then it just really sits there for a week. And within that week, the volume of the bin will reduce. And then we empty the bin into curing piles, which we call windrows. Once a week we go in there and we just aerate it to make sure that the materials break down on a consistent basis and that there's enough oxygen in there. Once the compost gets to this stage, we just screen the materials out. It's wonderful that composting finally gets sort of the public discussion and attention that it deserves. Unfortunately, the city really doesn't have enough of this infrastructure to handle, let's say, a rollout of something like this on a bigger scale. So I think we need to do both. We need to run pilots, but we also need to really do the work of planning for the future and siting facilities that can serve the program once it really gets rolled out.